If you're new here, welcome to this space. This is where we talk about the skies, but not in a way that's detached or confusing. We talk about what the energy means for your soul, your growth, your relationships, your sovereignty. When I say God, that's just how I grew up referring to the all knowing creative force that moves through everything. Some of you may say spirit, source, the universe. It's all the same current. And when I mention masculine or feminine energy, I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about vibration, the way creation expresses itself through action and receptivity, through doing and being. My readings are timeless. That means even if you come across this a week from now, a month from now, or a year later, if you're watching, it's because your higher self sent you here. Now let's talk about what's coming. Because this is not just another transit. This is a cosmic appointment, one that you actually made before you came into this lifetime. On November 3rd, something extraordinary happens in the sky. Mars, the planet of action, drive, and willpower, and the sacred masculine, forms a perfect trine to Neptune, the planet of spirituality, dreams, and divine vision. Now, these two aren't just making a cute little connection. They're both sitting at 29 degrees of their home signs. Mars in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces. That's what we call a double domicile trine. Both planets in their element at the anaretic degree and the degree of fate. The last degree of a sign holds all the wisdom that planet has gathered throughout its entire journey. It's the final test before graduation. And in this case, both planets are graduating together. So when Mars, the planet of raw action, aligns perfectly with Neptune, the planet of divine imagination, you get a bridge between the spiritual realm and the material realm, between dream and doing, between vision and manifestation. That's why this alignment at this Mars-Neptune trine is being called a manifestation portal. It's the moment when the heavens literally hand you the blueprint to bring what's been floating in your spirit into form. Now, this exact configuration, both planets at 29 degrees in their ruling signs, hasn't happened in 164 years, and it won't happen again in our lifetime. So if you've been feeling something building, that sense that you're standing at a threshold, that's because you are. Before we even go into what this means for your relationships, your calling, your future, I want to talk about your body. Because when this much spiritual energy gathers, your physical vessel feels it first. You might notice strange sensations, pressure in your palms, tingling between your shoulder blades, tension at the base of your skull, or warmth in your chest. You might be waking up around 3 a.m., unable to sleep, heart racing, not from anxiety, but from activation. Time may feel off, hours passing in minutes or minutes dragging forever. Maybe synchronicities are showing up everywhere, repeating numbers, songs that answer your thoughts, people calling right as you think of them. These aren't coincidences, they're signals. Your nervous system is attuning to this frequency. You're being rewired to channel a higher level of clarity, power, and purpose. So what's the actual assignment here? When Mars and Neptune meet like this, it's not random, it's an initiation. Neptune at 29 Pisces is the mystic, the dreamer, who's learned every lesson about faith, illusion, surrender, and divine timing. Mars at 29, Scorpio is the warrior, the part of you that's learned power, boundaries, desire, and transformation. When they harmonize, the universe says, now that you've learned how to dream and how to act, are you ready to co-create? Because this alignment is literally a bridge between heaven and earth. It's where what you believe becomes what you build. On the high vibration, this is your moment of divine clarity. You might wake up with a sudden knowing, a light bulb moment. You'll feel it click in your spirit. That project you've been procrastinating on, the relationship you've been unsure about, the path that felt foggy. Suddenly, it's like the fog lifts That's the Neptune clarity blending with the Mars drive. For many of you, a decision that's been hanging for months will suddenly feel obvious. You'll see the truth in the next step all at once. That's your sign that the portal has opened. But here's the part most people won't talk about. This alignment isn't just powerful, it's volatile. When Mars and Neptune mix in shadow, they can create delusion, fantasy, false prophets, emotional manipulation, or spiritual escapism. Mars wants to do, Neptune wants to dream. If they fuse without grounding, you can end up chasing illusions, calling obsession manifestation. You'll see it everywhere that week. People spinning out, making impulsive choices, declaring wild missions they haven't prepared for, diving headfirst into relationships that aren't rooted in truth. That's because Neptune is glamour, it's fog. Mars is force. Together, they can make something look divine when it's actually deceptive. So discernment is your armor. Before you claim a vision, a person, or a path, ask yourself, is this coming from my healed self or my unhealed hunger? Does this choice serve my highest good or just soothe my ego? Would I still want this if no one saw me doing it? The energy coming through this portal will amplify whatever's already inside you. If you're grounded and clear, it multiplies miracles. If you're scattered or dishonest, it multiplies confusion. This portal isn't just a one-day event, it's a 5-day initiation. Day 1, November 3rd, the portal opens. Mars trines Neptune. This is your spiritual download moment. You'll receive the insight, the vision, the mission. Write it down, speak it aloud, seal it. Day 2, November 4th, the shock. Within hours, Mars moves into Sagittarius and opposes Uranus. Chaos, disruption, unexpected events. This is the universe's first test. Something shakes to see if you mean what you said. For some, it's a job ending, a truth revealed, a plan collapsing so a new one can form. Don't panic. This is the breakthrough or breakdown moment. Day 3, November 5th, the grounding. A full supermoon in Taurus brings you back into your body. The most physical, tangible moon of the year. The one that asks, what do you really value? Ground your intention in reality. If you said you wanted peace, make space for it. If you said abundance, start organizing your money. Day 4, November 6th, the rebuild. Mars sextiles Pluto. This is catharsis. You purge, release, and rebuild. Pluto gives powers, but not without truth. Whatever broke on November 4th, you'll use the rubble to build something stronger. Day 5, November 7th, the integration. Venus squares Pluto. The test of love, money, and power. Whatever you built this week has to hold under pressure. This square asks, are your relationships aligned with your evolution? Are you still performing old patterns or choosing mutual transformation? By the end of this gauntlet, who you are will not be who you were. So what happens after November 7th? Your baseline changes and your intuition won't go quiet again. Manifestation becomes faster. That bridge between vision and action stays open. Your relationships shift, illusions fall away, truth deepens, your purpose clarifies. That assignment whispering in the background becomes unavoidable. And you stop romanticizing spiritual bypassing. After a week like this, you won't want to escape your life. You'll want to embody it. You do not want to walk into this ungrounded. 1, clear your field, declutter your home. Delete old messages. Release attachments that drain you. Energy moves through clear channels. 2, write your intention. Don't just say manifest abundance, be specific. Write what you're building, how it feels, who it serves. Vague wishes get vague results. 3, ground your energy. Eat grounding foods, sleep, drink water, touch the earth with your bare feet. Work with black tourmaline, obsidian, or hematite if crystals speak to you. 4, heighten your discernment. Neptune fog is real. Before you leap, pause. Ask, is this love or longing, faith or fantasy? 5. Prepare for the test. The Mars-Uranus opposition will shake your timeline. Don't fear it, not plan for it. If something breaks, it's not punishment, it's proof you're being upgraded. As we approach November 3rd, your body will register the energy more clearly. You may feel sudden energy surges or exhaustion that hits in waves, pressure in your palms or crown, electric sensations between your shoulder blades, heightened dream activity, vivid, symbolic, almost cinematic, intuitive, hits landing like lightning, clear, loud, undeniable. When that happens, say to yourself, I'm attuning, my body is learning the new frequency. After this alignment, life divides into before and after. Before November 3rd, 2025, you were dreaming, preparing, waiting. After, you'll be building, embodying, living what you used to only imagine. You'll walk differently, speak differently, choose differently, and it won't be forced. It'll be natural because your vibration has shifted. The universe doesn't waste a single experience. Every challenge you faced this past year, the endings, the people who left, the losses that hurt, all of it was prep work. You were being stripped down so this portal wouldn't collapse under the weight of what you outgrew. You were being recalibrated so that when this energy arrived, you could hold it. If you're hearing this before November 3rd, it's because you're meant to be awake for it. You're meant to consciously co-create, so write it down. Speak it aloud, act on it. This isn't just another day, it's a destiny checkpoint. If this message resonated, if your spirit felt that stirring, comment, I choose the highest timeline. That's how you claim it. Like this video to seal the energy. Subscribe so you don't miss what happens as we walk through the gauntlet that follows. And share this with someone who's ready, not for comfort, but for calling. Remember, you're not behind, you're becoming. So until next time, walk gently, speak truthfully, and always live untamed.